Hello everyone, this is Todd Screama, President of Summit Funding. Thank you for taking a couple minutes to watch this video. Today I'm just going to talk about a few things that we do that I feel is very different than the competition. Essentially, what we do, what everyone else does. We do mortgage loans, but how you do that is all the difference. First of all, let's start with what our goals for every loan officer. One is, we want you to make a high 6- or 7-figure income. Number two, we want you to work 40 hours a week, take 3 or 4 one-week vacations a year. And number three, we want you to build a large net worth for retirement. Our goal is, for every single loan officer, is to have at least $2 million in cash by the time they retire. So how do you do that? If you talk to me, I've spent 20 years in this business. I owned Summit for 17 years. I professionally coach people through another company I own called the Core Training for 12 years. I've consulted over 1,000 branches across the country. What I find is it's just kind of messed up. We've got a great industry, but we don't treat it properly. So I'm going to share with you a few things that we do that's drastically different. Number one is we have a team structure. And from top to bottom, we help you hire, train, and pay for a team. Our belief system is it's better to have a loan team that closes 20 or 30 or 40 loans a month than it is to have one loan officer closing 3. And guys, I'm telling you, if you don't have this team structure, when loans have gotten 2, 3, 4 times harder than they used to be 5, 6 years ago, it's almost to the point to where you have to have a team. I started that whole process literally 20 years ago. And it works great. We're not kind of good at it, we're great at it. And it's something that really separates us. Number two is on-time closing guarantee. Fannie Mae did a study about 8 years ago, and they found that 78% of loans didn't close on time. Now that's embarrassing. When you really think about our industry, that's embarrassing. People pay us a lot of money, and the least we can do is get them closed on time. In other words, our idea is become Southwest Airlines. Just get them to the gate on time and people will flock to your doors. It's not extremely appealing sometimes, but sometimes just doing the basics is what counts. In our company, from top to bottom, closing on time is a team sport. Number three is coaching and mentoring. If you don't know what to do, or you don't know best practices, or you don't know how many leads you need a month, or you don't know how many sales calls to make, or you're not sure how to run a team meeting, you don't know these things, you will not grow, okay? I've literally spent my life studying the mortgage business in many different areas to find out, how do we make all that work? How do we coordinate all that stuff? And that is a major piece to what we do. So it's not just the monthly training sales calls, the Blue Beast tracking system, the over 300 training CDs that we have, the sales training calls, the sales trips. All of these things are about how do you coach and mentor someone to your fullest potential. The third thing, or the fourth thing that I'll talk about just for a couple minutes is operations. Just a couple tidbits that we do. On the sales side, we have a full-time deal desk, helps you structure deals on any hard deals. We all know deals are easy these days, of course. We market to your database for you. You literally don't have to do anything. We have in-house HVCC with 5-day guaranteed turn times. So we don't take any money from the appraisers, but we make sure they get our appraisal back in 5 days. We service almost all of our loans. So when the statement goes out, it's got the loan officer's name, email, picture on there so that you can get referrals from your past clients. The other thing that we do is we're a Fannie Mae, Ginnie Mae seller servicer. We have both. There's about 80 companies in America that have that designation, and it allows us to do a lot more products than a lot of companies can do. So those are just a few things. As far as what we look for people that want to work in a team environment. Okay, so you can still, you don't want to do it all yourself. I think that if you don't have a team, you're destined to close 3 or 4 loans a month. I'm not saying that everybody needs to close 50 loans a month, but if at least have one assistant to help save you time, decrease stress, and make more money, so that we can get you to 8 or 10 loans a month. That's a good start. And then if we want to increase it, we can. Number two is a person that has great character. What I mean by that is you're very transparent, you're very respectful, you're very honest. That's part of team building, guys. That's part of working together as a company. If you're a prima donna, that's just not what we're looking for. It's not what we're about, okay? So I've just given you some ideas to think about on the CD. I've given you 3 things that we focus on here at Summit Funding. If this interests you at all, I want you to contact us, guys. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's the truth of life. Thanks for taking a few minutes to listen about Summit Funding. Go out and make it a great day.